back then, like if we're talking like 87, 88, 89, it's like LL, you got Kane, you got
Rakim,
you got Rakim. But I always felt like your music was it resonated so clearly. Like you said, like you would say the flyest shit in the simplest way, where it'd be like, oh shit.
But there were a lot of hip hop heads who were like 1 to 10. Okay, I just saw the Kool Moe Dee report card. I never even knew about it.
Yes, back in the day, yeah.
I got a C+. And I'm looking at his categories. I'm like, of course I would give me a C+. But he was missing categories like, how the fuck you just rock that crowd,
right.
Or how the fuck you make a song that motherfuckers in the hood love that don't need a radio station and shit. And if he could have seen the foresight to the future, it should have been a category on there called longevity, because I'd got an A+ in that motherfucker. And I just always knew, man. This is what I'm telling you. I always knew that I didn't want to be a lyricist. That I could easily put the words together and spit the flow, but that lane was taken, and I'm sitting there like I chose to represent this Oakland style of like pimp shit, street shit, and I'm like, that ain't the way people was talking. I'm gonna talk like the pimps talk on the song, and fucking like I would just my get back was always live in concert. I'm like, just get on the show. I never would be the headliner. Mostly I wouldn't be the headliner. We'd have these shows with like, 10 groups. And I'm like somewhere in the middle. And I'm just like, just watch. The motherfucker that go on before me and the motherfucker that go on after me, it's going to be a problem for y'all two motherfuckers. And probably all night. Like, I would just take pride in just going out there. Everybody like dancing and DJs and tricks and spinning around. Shit, I just walk out there. You don't even got to introduce me. I just walk the fuck out there and start rapping, and the whole crowd is singing every word. And I'm like, I just rap. I'll stop rapping and just let the whole house sing it and just tell the crowd to say shit. And they're like, who the fuck are you? And then I just keep it real nonchalant. What's up, man? Now, player.
And you damn near
we're from Oakland.
kept the lights on at Jive, man.
I'm one of those artists who saved the label one year. They had
for sure.
They had a bad year, and I had a big record.
I just remember I got that Jive logo and the way all the CDs kind of look the same. I just remember it was you and 40 would always have the Jive logo on your shit. Like as a kid, I'm like, yeah, I didn't even know anybody else was signed to Jive for a while.
Well, a few people signed to Jive because I was on Jive.
Yeah, I
straight
bet.
up.
Yeah,
like,
I know,
like UGK.
Yeah, UGK was on Jive. That's right.
Because Too Short was on Jive.
Wow.
That was the only reason.
What are studio sessions in which it's Too Short and Pimp C like in life?
Pimp C is serious in the studio. He's very serious. He's not slow by any means. It happens quick. Pimp C could make beats. He made a lot of funky ass beats.
Amazing producer.
Pimp C also sings. And you hear the song like it's funky, but just listen. He's in the studio singing like he's still in the fucking high school choir on those songs, and he's really putting his all into it. So Pimp C is the kind of motherfucker that come to the studio and first thing he want to do is smoke some weed. That's why we say that on the songs. We like, smoke something. Like he really would
smoke some, bitch.
That's not just a tag. He really would say that when he walk in the room. Shit, we walk in, smoke something, man. What's that? And he just immediately is like, what we making? If it's something on, he's getting involved. If it's nothing coming through the speakers, he like, man, hook this shit up, man. Let's say he just immediately started kicking out a drum pattern, put a bass line on it, and he got a hook for it immediately. And we making a song. I think most of the songs I ever made with Pimp C, he's doing the hook, because that's how it always went down. He was just quick like that. And he's also one of those guys who, he's like me in a sense that he's not finna lyrically beat you down with this vocabulary and this cadence. But when he goes in the booth and comes out, it's just fire.
I think of that song Murder with him and Bun, which is I just posted this song like maybe a week ago. I was listening to it and I was like, how's this? It's two of the best verses ever, but for different reasons. Like Bun B was more of the like intricate.
He's a lyricist.
Yes, but Pimp C shit just hit.
So
still Pimp C.
It's
bitch,
two people
what
that
the fuck is up.
A lot of people can do it.
Yeah,
but it's two people that always distinctively make a record and make you bounce when you hear it. Like you want to bounce to the beat, and the record, a lot of song producers make the beat bounce. But if you like take like MJG from A-Ball and MJG, every time he raps, the fucking beat just start bouncing. Same thing with Pimp C. Like Little John told me a secret one day. He said, I was in the booth rapping, and I'm just rapping to the song, and he like, if you want the song to bounce, you gotta bounce while you rap the lyrics. So he's like, you ain't in there bouncing. So
you
now
ain't feeling it. Yeah.
I gotta bounce and do the shit, and now the lyrics start bouncing. He's like, yeah, like that. Lil Jon taught me some shit in the lab. I remember we made Shake That Monkey, and he gave me the beat. There was no hook on it, and I came to the studio when he wasn't there, and I recorded 3 verses with a hook, whole fucking song. Come back the next day, and he is there, and I play it for him, and I don't even think he let the whole song play. He was like, click. He's like, that's not the idea I have for that beat, and just
goes and does the hook.
Dumped my shit, and then he goes in there.
Gives you a classic hook.
He goes in there and does the hook, which is him fucking. He does like 50 takes and consolidates them and makes it sound like 100 people. And he's like, that's the song. So I went back to the hotel. We were in Miami. I wrote Shake That Monkey. I came back. He's like, that's the song. Okay. So that's how we record. I really like working with producers that produce. I work with a lot of beat makers who give you a beat and then I end up producing it. But I like working with producers who, the Jazzy Faze and Ant Banks and
for sure.
Producers who tell you words are cool, but the flow is wrong, or do your voice like this on that part right there, or switch that line and say that, just little shit that makes the song better. And they produce a song, because I am very much a producer who doesn't ever really want credit for it. Right. I produce damn near the majority of, I produce a lot of Too Short songs. For sure. A lot. I made the beats, and a lot of ones that people gave me the beats, I still went and produced the fucking song. But I like when I'm working with somebody who's telling me how to make a song, because I can make these Too Short songs all day, but I want the different flavor. By every now and then I would let one of the homies write a song for me. Like, why you gotta let a homie write the song? So I have a different flow on certain songs. So every album I ever made, I probably let one homie write me a song just to get a little different shit. Father Dime wrote some songs for me. Dangerous Dame wrote some songs for me. You
end up putting out this album that's on the desk. Shout out to Getting It, which it might be my favorite album of yours. This was supposed to be your last album, right? This was the retirement album?
Yep.
Album number 10.
Not a lot of rappers had 10 albums at that time. I don't think anybody did.
Yeah, because this is 96. Nope. So that's fuck. Yeah,
I don't think
10 albums by 1996 is insane.
I don't think any one artist had 10 albums yet.
Plus, you had the Dangerous Coup album. Like, by the way, great album.